Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode from the RambleCraft server. Today, we're starting something off with a bit of a question mark, because I have been contacted by Binary Vigilante, and apparently he wants to show me something. Bit worried. Hopefully it won't involve me dying, but we'll see what happens. He is on his way over here now, but until he gets here, I'll explain what I'm doing today, because it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag, I think. What I ideally want to do is get a new shop set up in the shopping district, and I'm thinking of doing a redstone shop, because that would put all of my drops from the witch hut to use, and I think it's going to be very popular, because a couple of people have asked if there's anyone selling redstone stuff. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do that. Hopefully we can get that done today. But before we get on with that, I wanted to address some of the issues with my base. So in Hoax's latest video, he did a mini server tour of a few of the bases on the server, and one of those was my base. And he had a bit of trouble finding his way around, like for the killing area, for the iron farm, and a few other bits, and it's not really clear because it's a bit of a mess. And the main access is this ladder, which is a bit embarrassing. So I think that is the first thing that I want to sort out. So this bit, I don't want it. I want this nether portal to go. That definitely needs to go. And, you know, villagers need a proper storage area. There's lots to move around. And I've also got these farms down here as well. So the slime farm will obviously be staying, but I wanted to move the cactus farm and the flower farm up to like an area where they can be viewed. Alright, looks like Binary's here, so I'm going to have to go up and see what he's up to. Alright, let's see what he's got in store for me. Let's do this. Where is he? Can't see him now. Oh, there he is. Should I be scared? I don't know if I should be scared. Oh, that's amazing. Well, we now have a netherite hut. That is actually my first piece of netherite anything. I haven't got any other netherite yet. Oh, shop at netheriteicious? Is that how you say it? Netheriteous? Netheriteicious, I'm going with that. Right, that's interesting. Looks like there's a new shop in the shopping district, so we'll have to have a look at that when we get over there. But for now, let's figure out what we're going to be doing around here. Okay, so first thing I think I want to sort out is moving this nether portal, because this is a mess. This definitely needs to go. And I don't think I'm going to have anything here at all. I think there's going to be a drop from my basement area, which is just this next level up, down to probably this area, which is like the main viewing platform. So we can get rid of that grass area completely. Or just close it off anyway. So first thing, I think I'm going to move the nether portal. I'll see if I've got some more obsidian, rather than disable this one straight away. And then we'll have a look at doing a drop down to that level. And after looking at this a bit closer, I think I was wrong with both of my pronunciations of this. I think it's nethericious. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Nethericious. Can't wait to have a look at that. Okay, so I have made a little bit of progress. And as you can hear, I'm just above my villagers. They're very, very noisy, and they're wearing the way, but I'll explain that in a minute. Right, so I've moved my nether portal down from that grassy area up there, just down into the what's going to be the main walkway and the main like storage level for this mega base. So I've just got it down at the end here. I've dug out a little area behind where this ladder is at the moment. That's what this stone pillar is. And then I've also decided to put these little things in the walls. So I just thought I'd explain it before I got too crazy with it. So I've got two sections here, and they're going to be water elevators and a water drop. So I haven't decided which way around they're going to be at the minute. These are a drop down from the basement area just up there. So I've dug out a little cross pattern. So this is all going to be iron blocks all the way up. I don't know if I've got them on me at the moment. I don't think I have. Why? I should always have iron blocks on me. It's a standard thing. So it's going to make this kind of design just all the way up. So it's just going to be iron, because you're going to up it that fast. It doesn't need to be anything that interesting. I might stick some sea lanterns in there if it gets a bit dark. But for now, we'll just go with the iron blocks. And then what I want to do, so there'll be like water about this level, and then like a sign below it, and then we can just drop down into it, and then there'll be a solid block here. And then what I want to do, because I'm going to have multiple levels in this base, I think what I'm going to do is have a button. I have done this before in Skyblock, so I'll see if I can remember how to do it. But basically, I'll drop down, the water will break my fall, and I'll land here, and I can come out here, go about my business. Or, if I want to go down to the next level, I'll press the button there, and then this block will retract, and it'll take me down to the next level, and it'll be the same deal. There'll be another water block to break my fall, and then I can either go to that level, or then there'll be a further button to go down to another level. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this tidied up, and we'll see if we can put that plan into action. Right, so bear with me, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been very, very busy. I've done a little bit of work, and I think now we have a fully functioning system. So this is a little bit of a leap of faith, but as you can see, there's a water drop there. So I can drop down onto this one, and this takes me to my normal viewing area. And unfortunately, I've run out of the cyan terracotta, so I haven't got any other terracotta at all. So unfortunately, I couldn't finish the floor. But anyway, this is working, and it's looking pretty good, apart from the floor. So I got all this working as well, so let's just have... Actually, no, let's take the full ride first, and I'll show how it works. So I've dropped down to here. Don't want to be at this level, so I click this button, this block retracts, and it takes me down to the next one. So this is the main, where all the farms will be, so this is like the main floor. This is the, I suppose this is the work area, and then down there we've got my skeleton and spider spawners. And then from there, we can go right down to bedrock to look at my other farms down there, and I've got another water drop down here. I am playing in Minecraft Java Edition. This doesn't work in Bedrock. Last time I played it, it doesn't anywhere, and I found that out. I did find that out the hard way. You can't have one water source and just drop into it from that height, because you will still splat on the floor. So if you're playing in Java, this is fine. Bedrock, if you put the water source block up about 3 blocks and have it flowing down, I think that works. Anyway, so this is raised up by 1 block because this soul sand direct below it is a piece of bedrock, so I can't dig below that. But this looks alright, and I'll probably do a floor at this level anyway. But once we get these farms up there, this will really be needed. And then so that's the coming down part. And then here we have a soul sand bubble elevator that takes us all the way to the top. Now if I'm hold down forward here, I can sometimes get out into this level, but it's not an exact science, and yeah, I missed the next one as well. So normally what I'll probably have to do is come up to this level and then go back down to whichever one I want. But that's good enough for me. Now, if anyone does have a suggestion on how I could make this a multi-level elevator, please let me know. But I think that's alright for me for now. So I think as far as base weight goes, this will do me, because this is what I really wanted to get sorted. But I need to get rid of this as well, get some more terracotta, but I think that's something for another day. So when I was digging these down, these are the elevators here, and down here is where I've got my villages. Now if we just have a quick peek through here, they're in there, and I've expanded this out a little bit because they were actually in this section here, so I had to move that wall in and then let them across here a little bit. So that's not ideal, and I definitely need to get rid of them, or get them moved anyway very, very soon. And I also need to sort out this villager breeder. But I think I've had enough of working around here for now, because this has taken me quite a while, and my pick has taken an absolute battering. I've been using my spare one, and I also need to repair my shovel as well. So right now I'm going to get across to the Enderman farm, because I haven't seen it since Hocus has done some work on it. So let's go look at that now. Actually though, before we do that, I did say I was going to show how this works, and it's obvious if you know your redstone, but if you don't, I'll give you a little tutorial. So this block here has got a button on the inside of it, redstone coming out the back, going into a block here. That block has got a redstone torch. You can't see it though. Let's get across here. That's got a redstone torch there, which is powering that block, which is powering this stick, and this is a sticky piston, so that is pushing that block out by default. So when we push this button, this redstone line comes on, turns off this torch, retracts this piston, which pulls this block back. Simple as that. Let's get across to the Enderman farm. Right, I've just come through to the end, and this is looking very, very fancy. This is not what I was expecting to see at all. I knew there'd been some work done over there. I hope I'm not spelling anything. I know that Hocus had done this, but I haven't seen this yet. This looks so cool. I never do anything in the end. I never build anything and make it look fancy, so I'm probably going to have to do that in my world as well. But this staircase and this little cover over it, this is great. I really like this. Whoever did this is brilliant. Hopefully I haven't spoiled anything. Right, let's get this stuff repaired. Right, that's everything repaired. Let's get back home. Okay, so I've made a little bit of a detour. I did say I was going back home, but we haven't been to the witch farm yet, have we, in this episode? This is what I was doing last time, and at the end of the last episode, I left you stood in this little box doing some AFK, and I didn't show you what I got from that. So the items have been coming in pretty steadily. It's not doing bad. The sticks I did empty out because you do get loads of sticks compared to all the other items, and I've been using those for fuel in my base, so I did empty that out. This is just from the last little bit I did, and this is what we really wanted, gunpowder, so this is brilliant. And glowstone, redstone, excellent. I'm going to need that today for the shop. But the gunpowder, I did say last time I was going to use this, craft up some TNT, and go do a bit of mining in the nether, but as we now have a ancient debris shop, nethericious, I'm going to check that out first, because maybe if the prices are good, I might not need to do this, but I probably will, because it's fun blowing things up, isn't it? Anyway, that's just what I wanted to show you. So, let's get back across to the base, and we'll pick up the things we need to start on this shop. Okay, so we're back home now, and I did have a little break from recording, and I've been doing a little bit of resource collection. It's not this. And the main thing I wanted was white concrete. So I had to go get a load of sand, because I had quite a bit of gravel. And I've done, what's this, 16? I've done 16 stacks of white concrete. Completely manually. No TNT involved. So that was a bit of fun. And I actually managed to get some more terracotta as well, which obviously I put to good use, and I've now cleaned this up. So if you remember, there was a little bit of stone down here, sorted that out, and then there was the glass here, got rid of that. I still have this ladder here for now. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Oh no, is this the villagers? No, actually I could get rid of this ladder as well, but we'll do that later on. Because I've got the villagers above me at the moment, and the way I'm getting to those, not ideal, but from here, I'm going down this ladder, which is no longer in use down there, but it allows me to get back to this grass bit if I need to. And also I have my villagers just through here, so that's why that's still left at the moment. But once we get the villagers moved, that will no longer be needed. Right, so I think what we should do now is head over to the shopping districts, because I've got a couple of things to do over there. We've got the shop to build, obviously, but then there's also possibly another mini project, because Chester posted in Discord that he's built something, and it was a surprise, but it's taken me that long to actually get around to recording this. I've already seen his video, so I have seen it in a video, but obviously I want to go see it myself. Let's go do that right now. Right, so we've arrived at the shopping district, and this is what he did. Isn't this so cool? He built this for Halloween, obviously, which has now passed, and I missed it. I'm sorry, Chester, but this is a very, very cool build anyway. I really like this thing. Definitely a welcome addition to the shopping district. I'm glad he did this. Also, in his video, what he did say was he wanted a little bit of help with the landscaping. So he just left this like this, just open the dirt platform, and I also did the same thing when I built this path. It's just floating in midair. So you know what, we can do better than this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time just to tidy this area up. Maybe put some grass and some coarse dirt down, some stone cliffs, that kind of thing. Just some bit of basic terraforming. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I really want to get my shop built. But we'll have a quick go and see what we can do. So let's jump into a time lapse and do a little bit of terraforming. Okay, so there we go. That's all done. Really, really quick. Only took me half an hour, not even that. So I've just been throwing down some grass, bit of coarse dirt, and the usual terraforming with the leaves, and then the standard bone meal. So nice and easy. There's a little bit of a cliff supporting this at the back, and then I also added in this little pond. Again, bone meal in there, and a little bit of kelp. Nice and simple. It's all about the pumpkin, really. You don't want to detract the attention from it. So that's it. Great job, Chester, and I hope I've helped you out doing this. So, right, a few more things to check out now. I'll get this cleaned up in a sec, but this is the other thing I came here to see. Nethericious. See, I can say it now. Okay, So let's see what he's got. This is a very cool build, by the way. I love when people like take other areas and like bring them into the overworld. It's brilliant. So let's have a look. What's he got? Ooh, netherite ingots. This could be handy because I'm all in diamond at the moment. Oh, we got 2 diamond blocks for two diamond blocks for 1 netherite ingot. That's like Kieran Dev money. I haven't got that. May have to do some bombing after all. Right, let's get this cleaned up and we'll look at setting up this shop. Actually though, I am just joking. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get netherite. This is 4 ancient debris and it is very, very rare. And I know Binary definitely put a lot of effort into mining it. He built some crazy TNT duper and he definitely deserves that kind of money. But you know what? I just want to play with the TNT himself. So, sorry Binary. Right, so we need to pick a plot, don't we? Now, I have got my iron shop just here. So, maybe put it somewhere near there. But no one else has built over there at the minute. So, I don't know if I should be doing it. Woo. But, redstone and iron do go hand in hand, don't they? So, it might make sense. Not just because it's my shop, but it may make sense to put the redstone next to the iron. I think I might do that. What have we got? I haven't actually shown these shops yet. I purposely avoided them last time, but these things are amazing. Let's have a look at this while we're here. There's so much stuff coming up in this shopping district. Right, so this is Hocus's build, but it's a joint venture between Hocus and Chester, and they are selling cow stuff. So they've got steak, leather, and item frames, which is very handy because these can be quite annoying to craft. So we've got 24 for 1 diamond, stack for a diamond, and half stack for a diamond. That's not bad. This is absolutely not for sale. Okay. But the main thing about this is the build. This is awesome. Hocus did a great job with this. Absolutely love it. And talking about great builds, we've also got this one over here as well. And this is Kieran Dev. Now, I think they might be selling gold. So this is going to be competition for me for beacon bases. So I'm going to have to watch out for this. Look at their prices quite closely. I don't know if it's open yet. I don't think they've got anything for sale. So let's keep an eye out on this. But for now, I think what I'm going to do, I am going to set up my shop. No, am I going to set it up here? I want to set it up near here, but I did something a bit silly with this. As you can see, this is an odd number build, and the new design I've come up with is an even number. So I don't know if I want to put this opposite directly, because it'll be really, really obvious. Let me have a think about this. But while we're thinking about it, I've also missed this as well. This is something else that's popped up in the shopping district, but I haven't seen a video for that yet, so I'm not going to look at it too closely. But I think that might be huddling, because it looks exactly like his base. So, might not be though, might be a red herring. So, where am I going to put my shop? I think, I don't know, I just can't decide. I don't think I'm going to put it next to the iron shop, actually. Mainly because it's white as well, with a little bit of red in it. So, not that that's my favourite colour part, it's just what I've happened to do for both these shops. So, I don't know. I might put it up here, actually. Is this plot? So, where's this start? This one, this could work. Top of the hill. Yeah, that's interesting. That's going to be noticeable, isn't it? Because I don't want it to get lost, because there's a lot of tall buildings around here, and this one that I've come up with isn't very tall, so I don't want it to go unnoticed. So, I think I might put it up there. Why is this so hard to decide? Anyway, I've got my diamond block, so let's put my diamond block on the pile. Just to commit to actually doing this. I want to go on top again. There we go. Right, that's done. Right, I'm going to pick a plot. I'm going to get on with it. Okay, so that is our redstone shop all done, and I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse, and I hope you really like this build. It's a little bit different from what I normally do. I normally like going for this kind of thing, but I thought I'd try and stand out and do something a bit more modern. And as it's a redstone shop, I took a bit of inspiration from like the techie shops that you see, like computer shops and that kind of thing. So I hope this fits, and I hope we make some sales from this. But I'm not going to be doing that yet because I haven't got anything stocked in here. I haven't even decided exactly what I'm going to sell. It will be redstone components, so there'll be the standard repeaters and comparators. Pistons, I think, will be a big one. Hoppers, I don't know if I should put those in the iron shop or in here, but we'll figure all that out because obviously there's a lot more to do. And I hope as well this thing makes sense. What I'm going for is a redstone torch. That's what it's supposed to look like, and from distance, I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. I think people are going to look at that and think redstone torch. Hopefully. If not, then I've failed, but never mind. The wood, I'm not 100% on. I think when I was designing this, I used the stripped dark oak, and I've used spruce by mistake here. Don't think I'm keen on that, so I'll probably swap that out, but I'll live with it for a little bit, and it might grow on me. The leaves as well, you saw in that time lapse, I did have them going up here. When I was designing it, it looked pretty good, but I don't think it really made that much sense, so I've just kept it fairly minimal, kept it just around the bottom, and up here at the back, I've let it grow up a little bit. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? It'd probably be more unkept at the back. So yeah, I've gone with that. And obviously I had to change the path as well, because this was just sloping up directly from there. Quite a shallow slope going well along, so I've done a steeper one here, flat there, straight into the shop, and then just a couple of little steps here up to the iron shop. So yeah, I think that's gone pretty good, and it does fit in quite well. I think this path does tie everything together, because these two builds are obviously the more medieval style. I don't want to put labels on anything, but that's what it says to me. And then this is more of a modern build, but that's what shopping districts usually are like. You tend to get a lot of little different things. So I think what I need to do is figure out what I'm going to be selling here. But I'm not going to be doing that today. Unfortunately, I've run out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.